Hey, what's up? You're listening to That Way English podcast, and this is session number 3, prepositions of place and time. Hello, welcome to That Way. Welcome again to your intermediate English course. This is your third lesson, la tercera clase, and, in the previous lesson you learned how to express frequency, with the adverbs de frecuencia. So today you'll learn how to use prepositions, in particular prepositions of time and place. Prepositions are really, really, really useful when you describe places or locations or what you do, where you do things, or when you do things. It's really, really useful. Everything is, full up with prepositions. They are everywhere. Están por todas partes. So today, you're going to learn the basic ones for a B1 level. Las básicas para un B1. So they are at, on, and in. These are the 3 prepositions we're going to learn today. So let's break it down. Let's break it down into 2 different groups. The first group is prepositions of time, and the second group is prepositions of place. So let's see, let's take a look at prepositions of time. So the first one I said is at. We use at when we want to specify a particular moment in time, okay? Un punto temporal concreto. Particular moments. So for example, we use at for the different times of the day. So we say, what time do you get up? What time do you get up? I get up at 5 o'clock. No, that's not true. I get up at, 9 o'clock in the week. Or, what time does the film start? ¿A qué hora empieza la película? The film starts at 11, at 11. Or, they finish school at 3 in the afternoon. So we use at for a specific time of the day. And, apart from time, we can use at for a specific moment. For example, when you have lunch, cuando comes, when you have lunch in Spain, normally it's at between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, yeah? I mean, we have lunch at 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So we say at lunchtime. Okay, so see you at lunchtime. Nos vemos a la hora de comer. See you at lunchtime. Or we can say at breakfast, en el desayuno, en ese momento en concreto. At breakfast. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. And, for some expressions, we also use at. For example, for at Christmas. Winter with Santa Claus and the presents and the 3 wise men. Los Reyes Magos, Christmas. So you say at Christmas, en Navidad, at Christmas. You also say at the weekend, Be careful, a lot of people say, in the weekend, or, I don't know, they use different versions. So normally you say at the weekend, at least in the UK, at the weekend, en el fin de semana. I play basketball at the weekends. And there's another expression we use with at, and it's at the moment. This is interesting. At the moment, ahora mismo, por el momento, de momento. This is interesting because a lot of people say, in the moment, I am studying. Ahora mismo solo estudio. In the moment, no, that's not correct. So we say at the moment. Ahora mismo, right now, at the moment, I'm studying English. What else? Oh yes, this is very, very crucial. A lot of people say in the night. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Be careful. Really, really careful. Keep that in mind. At night. It's an exception. I know you don't like exceptions. Neither do I. But we have to use at for the night. So we say at night. Okay, so that was at, the preposition at. Okay, let's revise. We have at for a specific time of the clock, at 3 o'clock. For a specific moment, in the day, like at lunchtime, at breakfast, and for certain expressions like at Christmas, at the weekend, at the moment, and at night. Perfect. So that was your first preposition of time. Now the second one is on. We use on for particular days. This is super easy. So we say on Monday, el lunes. See you on Monday. Nos vemos el lunes. See you on Monday. We can use the plural of the day. So we can say on Tuesdays, los martes. I study English on Tuesdays. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? We can say on Christmas, but that's different from at Christmas. If we say at Christmas, if we mean the whole period, the festivity. But if we say on Christmas, because we use on for days, on Christmas is el día de Navidad, on the 25th of December, okay? On the 25th of December, on Christmas. You can say, obviously, on my birthday, my birthday. My birthday is on the 10th of December, so on my birthday, el día de mi cumple, okay? On my birthday. Or, for specific dates, like, on the 6th of December, el 6 de diciembre, on the 5th of June, el 5 de junio, on the 21st of September, okay? And we also use on. I mean, we use it when we refer, cuando nos referimos, when we refer to a specific day. So it doesn't matter if you say on Tuesday or if you say on the day when I was born, en el día en que yo nací, or on the first day of the trip, el primer día del viaje. No deja de ser un día, so we use on. Okay? So we have at for specific moments and points in time, and for expressions like at the weekend, at night, at Christmas. Then we have on for specific days, like on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on the morning, on the first day of the trip, on the last day of the journey, el último día del viaje. And finally, we've got in. So when do we use in? ¿Cuándo se usa in? So we have at for a specific time, on for a specific days. So we use in for the rest. In general, we use it for the rest. So we use in when, the point in time is not specific. It's not defined. Cuando es un punto indefinido en el tiempo. For example, for months, para los meses, we say in July, en julio. Yeah, en julio, pero ¿cuándo? So we use in. See you in May. Te veo en mayo. ¿Cuándo? I don't know. See you in May, okay? So we aren't specifying any particular time, any particular day. So we say in June. Or, the academic year, el año académico, the academic year starts in September. It can be on the 25th, it can be on the 19th, but, we don't know, so we say in September. We also use in for years. So we say, the accident at the Twin Towers, it happened in 2001. Or, for example, I don't know, I was born in 1990, okay? So we use in. We also use in for, let's say, specific fractions of segments of a day, momentos, partes de un día, parts of the day. So we say in the morning. If I told you, si te dijera, if I told you, I'm going to the dentist, tomorrow I'm going to the dentist in the morning. Yeah, but, what time? I don't know, in the morning. It can be at 11, it can be at 12, it can be at 8. So I say in the morning, por la mañana. Or we use in the afternoon, in the evening. We also use in for the seasons, las estaciones, the seasons. So we say in winter, like winter's coming. In winter, in summer, I love, going to the beach in summer, or in the holidays, durante las vacaciones. It's not specific, is it? So you say, in the holidays. See you in the holidays. Maybe the first day, maybe on the second day, see you in the holidays. Holidays can last differently. O sea, las vacaciones nunca son un periodo exacto de tiempo. Okay. So those were the prepositions of time. At a specific time of the day, or a specific moment on a single day. On for specific or particular days or dates. Okay, fechas. And in for the rest. For years, for months, for seasons, and in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. So now we go to prepositions of place. These are really, really useful when we want to describe, the location, the coordinates of something, where something is. So, the first preposition of place is at. And we use at when we need to give, a particular coordinates, a very, very specific point in space, un punto en el espacio. When the position of something is relevant, cuando lo que es relevante es dónde exactamente está algo. So we use at. Like, imagine I called you on the phone. Imagínate que te llamo. And I called you on the phone and I say, hey, where are you? I can't see you. Where are you? And you say, I am at the cinema. I am at the cinema, It means maybe you are at the door of the cinema waiting for me. Okay? Estás justo en el cine, no en la parada del autobús, en el cine. Or, where's your father? Where is your father? My father, he's at work. You can't see him because he's at work. Está en el trabajo. Physically, he went to work, so he's at work. We also say we study at university. Estudiamos en la universidad, at university, at home. Be careful. A lot of people say at the home, en la casa. We say at home. And yeah, that's the first preposition of place, at. Okay, remember, specific point in space. Now we've got on. On is very, very wide. It's used in so many different ways. So on se utiliza para muchas cosas. The first one, it's surfaces, superficies. We use on for surfaces. They can be vertical surfaces, okay, vertical. They can be horizontal, horizontales. So we can say, for example, on the wall. Okay, there's a picture on the wall. Hay un cuadro en la pared. Tocando la pared, una superficie. On the wall. Or today we are going to sleep on the floor. We are going to sleep on the floor. Vamos a dormir en el suelo. On the floor. Or there is a bear on the roof. Hay un oso en el tejado. There is a bear on the roof. Okay. On the screen. That's interesting, right? The screen, la pantalla, the screen of a computer, we say on the screen. Because, the screen is a surface. When we speak about a building, un edificio, the different floors, las distintas plantas, we say on the first floor, on the second floor, on the 25th floor, okay? So yeah, on. Okay, we also use on for technology. Every time we have any, piece of technology, we use on. So we say on the phone, al teléfono, we speak on the phone, okay? Or on the computer, I write on the computer. Escribo en el ordenador, on the computer. Or you can play a video game on the tablet. En una tablet. Iba a decir tableta. On the tablet. Or you can play Angry Birds, Angry Birds. You can play Angry Birds on the smartphone. Or you listen to music on the radio. On television. There's a very, very good program on television. you know? So yeah, for any piece of technology and for media, okay? Communication. And finally, we've got lines or edges, you know, para los bordes o para las líneas, todo lo que sea una línea. So we say, for example, on the coast, you know, on the coast, en la costa, because the coast is a line, isn't it? Or we say on the road, en la carretera. You know, we treat a road, it's like a line. On, for example, for a specific street, we say, I live on Cisneros Street, or I live on Santomera Street. And be careful, we say on the beach, en la playa. You know, we live on the beach. And yeah, that's a second preposition. So we've got at for a particular point in space, and we have on for surfaces, superficies,